to me, the star seems to be Jungle, right? Which is not what I expected. I was ready to nerd out on Pete Rock and AZ and Primo and LES, but it seems to be a lot of this is coming through Jungle's voice. So just kind of maybe you guys speak upon how did that sort of manifest as the movie was moving.
A lot of people say that, first of all, when they watch the movie, because people they expect a traditional music documentary where you hear tidbits about your favorite album or the making of your favorite album, and you hear about how the producers came about, which we did some of that, and the magic that happened in the booth. But I think what people are picking up on is not just Jungle, but really what Nas represented, or who he represented. And I think Jungle is that personified. And the story that we tell really with Illmatic, what we're trying to do with Time is Illmatic, is tell the story of what we saw Illmatic, which was a audio version of poetry of a people that he represented that didn't have a voice. And they were the people of Queensbridge. They were people of that generation who shared his worldview but were unable to articulate it that way. And Illmatic did it so nice and so it did it for us. Not only did it speak to us, but he spoke for us. So seeing Jungle in this film and seeing his voice be heard in a platform we rarely ever get to see it heard. Normally it's the geniuses and the poets like Nas. Rarely it's the geniuses and poets like Nas who tell Jungle's story. But you get an opportunity to see Jungle tell that story for himself. And I think people pick up on it because it resonates. He's so raw and so honest and so real that, that story rarely gets told, just like Illmatic's story rarely gets told.
Nas almost seems reluctant, right? There's his shots, I guess that's in his home when he's got the hoodie on. Because Nas always has this sort of very introverted, I don't really want to be bothered. And then Jungle's like this almost wonderful balance of Jungle's like, listen, give me a cigarette. Like, it happened here, it happened there. Like I feel like we all know a Jungle, like we all grew up with one of those. But how it was, did you see that relationship? Because one night you were saying that you did not shoot them together much, or if at all. Did you?
No, not really. It was it's extremely difficult to get in touch with Jungle. Prior to this, it was, we did get his number from Nas, and we call, and it'd be like 1 in the afternoon. We call and say, we want to shoot this. What time is good? Oh yeah. I'll get back to you. It'd be like 3:30 in the morning. Loud, and I can't hear. He's like, I'm hearing the bridge come through now. I'm like, man. I'm like, all right, man. And then another time he said, you guys got cameras? I was like, yeah. He's like, because I want to shoot my own movie. We're doing it on iPhones right now. I'm just not working out. I'm like, so that we get that too. That day we did shoot them in Queensbridge, but it was a choice to really shoot them one at a time, because we wanted to get each perspective. And as you saw, Jungle really lays it out like very clearly, very raw, very honest. And we did get a text from Nas who had to leave later and said, please shoot Jungle one-on-one in a quiet room. He's got so much he wants to get off his chest. And that's what we did. That was like 3 in the morning at somewhere in Queensbridge.
And that's in Queensbridge, that when he's sort of talking about his mom and everything.